Hi, I'm Art Travelin, and this is Loving Marriage Formula. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about why being a provider is so important. So stay tuned. Also, if you like this video, if you get something positive out of it, please like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification button so that you get a notification when new videos are posted. Okay, let's talk about why being a provider is so important. Now, there's a lot of guys in the red pill community that'll say, oh, alpha blanks and beta bucks. But I truly believe that if you know how to hold the frame of a relationship, it doesn't matter how much money that you make. I mean, sure, yeah, it's probably better for you to make a lot of money. However, if you don't have like a sense of the gender dynamics, if you don't have a sense and a possession of what it means to be a man, if you can't hold a container for her of masculinity and keep her protected from her own feelings and her own fears, it doesn't matter how much money that you have, you're not gonna make a go of things long term. So, but being a provider is obviously important because there are resources that are required to be a father, to have a family, to be a husband. And is there a lot of pressure with this? Yeah, there can be. But if you make a commitment to mastering money, to mastering value and creating value for people, you're going to be just fine. And listen, you don't have to be a millionaire to have a successful relationship, to have a successful long-term relationship. I know somebody who I won't mention that has been married for close to 30 years. Has it been a perfect relationship? No. Is he a millionaire? No. Is his wife pretty hot? Yes, she is. And that's not necessarily the only measurement of whether or not you're having a great relationship, is if you're attracted to her. Sure, physical attraction is important, but the most important thing is the fact that you guys have a sense of soul unity and a sense of friendship. That's the most important thing. That's just the thing that's going to last for ages. So, how to be a good provider? What things are you interested in? Sit down, make a list of all the things that you're interested in, all the things that you like. What are your hobbies? What things have you done in the past? What kind of work have you enjoyed in the past? What did you like to do when you were a kid? What things were you interested in when you were little, before the public school system or maybe even a private school system got a hold of your mind and said, hey, you got to be practical. You have to go into law or medicine or banking or construction or whatever trade that's out there in order to sustain a family. But thankfully for the internet, you can create all sorts of content that is valuable to people. There are so many ways, so many creative ways, especially if you're in the United States of America, to be financially successful, to be financially free, and to create a lifestyle business where you're not working all of the time. People often start businesses and they realize, oh my goodness, this business is eating me alive. It's taking up every last minute of my day. And if there's no end to that pull of the business, you could be having a really difficult time with your life. There's a lot of guys that say, oh, I'm focused on my business right now. I don't have time for a relationship. And I get that. There's some legitimate value in that statement. But sometimes I wonder if guys are just using that money as an excuse why they're not getting out of their comfort zone, going out and talking to women and trying to meet a woman that is right for him. Because let's be honest, if you survey most women, well, yeah, I'm going to stick with it. If you survey most women that I think are of valuable marriage stock, let's say, they're not going to necessarily care if you are a millionaire or not. What they really want, what they really appreciate, is your leadership, your ability to hold that masculine frame, And to have personal authority within your home, within your sphere of influence, doesn't mean that you have to be a CEO. Doesn't mean that you have to be the president of some corporation or president of some country. All you need is personal authority. You're handling your life, you're managing your life. If there's something that's not good in your life, you take action to fix that. That's key. So when you make that list of all these things that you're interested in, you can start to think about, how can I make money from doing that? How can I use my creativity to generate more income? How can I create passive income? There's so many ways that you can do this now. You can create digital assets. Of course, you can invest in real estate. You can invest in trading, like stocks and commodities and assets and things like that. There's so many ways today. I think it was, I'm trying to remember who it was. I forget his name. It'll come to me in a second. Well, maybe not. But he said, if you live in America, there's no excuse for being broke. And that was Dan Kennedy that said that. And I think there's some real truth to that. Really, there's so many opportunities here in America. And listen, if you find yourself at this moment, maybe you're working a minimum wage job, you don't have a lot of resources. Honestly, don't think that you are out of luck. That's just a temporary situation. If you put your mind to it, you can get out of that and get yourself a very lucrative, high-paying, well-respected line of work, and you can create it for yourself. All right? So these are some ways that you can become a good provider. And if you want to have a family, you have to be a provider. You really do. One other thing I want to add is that I don't want you to get in a hurry when it comes to getting into a relationship, about getting into a marriage. I would rather you wait until you're maybe in your mid to late 40s, maybe even 50s, even 60s or 70s before you get married, so that you're not creating a family that maybe has a scarcity problem because maybe there aren't enough resources. So, but at the same time, I want you to be honest that you're not saying, oh, I'm just doing this, I have to get to $1 million before I get married. I think that's a little bit of a cop-out. But you weigh it out and you be honest with yourself about that. So, yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you got some value out of it. Again, please like, subscribe, or share, and hit that bell notification, and leave me a comment below. Let me know if this was helpful to you. Let me know if you got more questions. I'm here to help you. So as always, the light in me honors the light in you. Peace, and bless you. Bye.